May, may I please, your lordship? Yes. I beg to mention item number 51 to 54, lordship.
51 to 54.
Lordship, I have taken consent from all the parties, lordship, all the councils, lordship, all the petition.
What do you want?
I seek adjournment, lordship,
Adjournment for how many days?
for 2 weeks, lordship.
You're for AFDC.
Yes, lordship.
51 to 54. Mr. P. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, AFDC, seeks adjournment in these matters for 2 weeks with a request to post the matter again. And with a 2 weeks so as to enable him to obtain updated instruction. Since the prayer is made with the consent of the other side, same stands allowed, let these matters be listed accordingly.
Highly obliged, lordship.
Yes.
May it please your lordship. I have a small prayer regarding listing of a case of day after tomorrow.
Listing for?
Day after motion. High level.
May I please, lordship? I have mentioned for my listing of the matter on my lord Thursday, my lord, on admission column. The reason is that my lord, there is a direction from the Honorable Court to reinstate the petitioner. Despite of them that they are showing the hostile attitude instead of my lord reinstating, now on some this to date ground, my lord, the matter has been delayed, my lord, and some misrepresentation fact has also been placed before this Honorable Court on last occasion about the completion of inquiry, whereas we have been now issued notice for cross-examination, my lord.
So what do you want? The
my lord,
petition to be
listing of this-
disposed of on Thursday?
No, my lord. Thursday, my lord, this matter to be listed on admission column because, my lord, the last matter was taken on 25/9/2024. The matter was to be listed after 3 weeks, my lord. 3 weeks is already over.
No, I understand, Mr. Chamaria. I am asking you, on Thursday, you want some order.
My lord, because reason is that, my lord,
But that order, you have to apply for it, no? Otherwise, in admission, why should we pass an order?
my lord, reason is that, my lord, there is,
Right, we'll admit the petition, that's all. You are not understanding what
My
the
lord.
court is saying.
but lordship at least.
No. Don't aim for all these things. This is not how court proceedings. If you want an order, you have to ask for it. Admission is not an order. Admission is about whether the petition.
Lordship, it may become an order column, my lord.
No, but how can we say that? It depends on why the matter is, in which category the matter is posted. You better make up your mind and come.
But,
If you want an order, then you file an IA, we'll pass an order.
Right.
You can't ask for an order in an admission matter.
my lord.
File an IA, we'll consider. Yes.
May I please, lordship? The lordship is matter is about the family pension. It may come up, any date may be fixed by the court on admission column, lordship. The petitioner is 78 years old and surviving on the family pension.
Next week, next.
May I please, your lordship? I would like to mention for listing of a writ petition for orders, my lord, on Friday.
What order?
My lord, to direct the respondent authorities to release the pension in the name of the petitioner after her late husband died in harness after serving 27 years in the office of the executive engineer of Pensionary division.
But how can that orders, have you filed any IA?
No, my lord. The writ petition, my lord. It's an old matter, my lord.
You just heard what they said.
My lord.
What order you want? If you want an order, then if it is on the merit of the matter, then you have to file an IA. Otherwise, the matter will be finally decided. Next week.
Next week.
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention item number 2. With the consent of the other side, the matter may be adjourned for 2 weeks, your lordship.
You are appearing for
Petitioner, your lordship.
the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner. This matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. Yes.
Obliged, your lord.
Daily list for motion item 1.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, kindly matter may be possible for the timing.
Yes.
Item 3.
In this case, my lord, there was a direction to file additional affidavit, my lord, for the cause of delay. I need 1 week time, my lord. It is ready, my lord. Petitioner will come tomorrow.
Mr. H. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, prays for and is granted 1 week's further time to file the additional affidavit. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned counsel, is present for the
All the responsibilities.
learned additional senior government advocate is present for the respondent. This case again after the additional affidavit is brought in the court.
Item 4.
Lordship, the instruction not received, lordship. Instruction not received, lordship.
No, but you have taken time twice.
Lordship, I'll fix the matter, Lordship, in the next week, Lordship. Also. Stay is there, Lordship. Stay is there.
Stay.
Yes.
Hmm?
Stay is there, Lordship.
There is interim order.
Yes.
We'll issue notice. It'll be heard Mr. U. Saikel and a counsel for the writ petition. Also heard Mr. J.K. Goswami and an additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the state who submits that instructions as called for are still awaited. Mr. Report reveals that this matter was posted. Record reveals that as many as 4 opportunities have already been granted to the State Council to obtain instruction by posting the matter for motion hearing. Notwithstanding this, no instructions have been received till now. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable in 4 weeks. Since Mr. Goswami,
Lordship, respondent 2, Lordship, the Deputy Commissioner, Lordship, ho jaye.
since Mr. Goswami has appeared and accepted notice for respondent number 2 and Mr. S. Datta,
Respondent number 1.
standing counsel. Therefore, then serially called Mr. S. Datta, standing counsel PNRD Assam for respondent number 1. Service of notice on respondent numbers 1 and 2 is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisitive numbers, be furnished to the learned departmental counsel. Petitioner takes steps for service of notice upon respondent number 3 by registered post with AD within a week from today. Interim order passed earlier to continue.
Apply.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
It is a compassionate appointment, lordship. My father was died on 29/11.
Compassionate appointment days are over. 2006.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, lord.
After 18 years, there can't be compassionate appointment. This is Government of India. But what do you have to say?
My lord, his father was expired on 29/11/2006, my lord, and now it is 2024. He approached after long delay, my lord.
Hmm. Then application was filed on 2nd March 2023 by the mother.
Yes, lordship. Before also filed, but we have no documents there now.
Yes,
Due to illiteracy, lordship.
Ah,
Due to her illiteracy, she is not keeping. the
that's
petition.
correct, but after so many years, how can there be compassionate appointment? You examine the matter and next date will pass a final order.
yes.
Your name, please?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Heard Ms. S.S. Saikel and a counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Ms. A. Gayan and a CGC appearing for the respondents who submits that this writ petition is non-maintainable in facts, in law, as well as the facts and circumstances of the case. Full stop. This court is prima facie in agreement with the submission of Ms. Gayan. However, on the request of Ms. Saikia, this matter is directed to be posted for motion hearing again after 2 weeks, so as to enable her to examine the legal issues and address the court.
Must
Next
be-
date come prepared. Disclose it.
Item 6.
May I please, your lordship? Your lordship, in this matter, your lordship, there was an FIR which was lodged on, if your lordship peruses Annexure 3, page number 26, there was an FIR lodged by 1322 Das. On the basis of that FIR, lordship, there was a verification report, and your lordship, there was a trap proceeding initiated. And thereafter, your lordship, the petitioner was arrested on 26/2024, and right, if your lordship peruses Annexure 8, on 21/06/24, the petitioner was suspended, your lordship. And
So
actually,
what is your instruction, Mr. Botagu?
Lordship, we seek some more time because this was last listed during the puja days. So
Yes,
Lordship
Lordship.
will get instructions in the next week, Lordship.
Learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr.
DS Decker, your lordship.
G.S. Deka is present. Mr. I. Botaku and counsel appearing for the departmental authorities 10 days further time to complete his instruction for making submissions at the motion stage. On the request of Mr. Botaku, this matter is directed to be listed for motion again after 10 days.
Much apologize.
Faster for the time being.
This case, my lord, but no doubt, my lord, delay, my lord. But my lord, he come to know, my lord, lately, my lord, regarding my lord.
You are willing to consider his case?
In similar matter, another matter, the matter is dismissed on delay ground, lordship.
Mr. Padgiri? Nothing can be done.
After a week, my lord, I see the my lord, judgment, my lord, whether my lord, dismissal judgment, my lord, I see, my lord. Fix the matter after a week, my lord.
All right.
Well,
But Mr. K. Padgiri, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Ms. S. Burwal, learned CGC appearing for the respondents who submits that this writ petition is hit by delay and laches, and similar matters have already been dismissed by this court on such ground. At this stage, Mr. Padgiri seeks posting of this matter again in the next week so as to enable him to examine the judgment passed by this court in other similar writ petition. Prayer allowed, list the matter for motion again after a week.
my lord, oblige.
Make your lordship, my lord.
Yes.
It's a matter of dismissal of Mojodar, my lord.
Yes.
Dismissal Mojodar.
Dismissal
Yes.
from service.
Yes.
Where is the order, imprint order?
Impleadment order, my lord. What is the impleadment order is 28, 2024, my lord, date, please. 19, na? 19. Page 19.
Page 19.
Our constitutional bench of the Honorable Supreme Court in 1967 held that it is a civil post, my lord, because it comes within section 124 of the revenue regulation.
So we'll issue notice at
Yes.
this stage.
And when there is a appearance, my lord, some new person may be appointed.
No, that this will be subject to, if you succeed, then. All right, take down heard Mr. R.P. Sharma, learned senior counsel, assisted by
Reena Rangmai.
Huh?
Reena Rangmai.
Reena Rangmai, learned counsel for the writ petition. This writ petition has been filed assigning the order of dismissal from service dated 28/8/2024. Mr. Sharma submits that the entire departmental proceeding is vitiated due to complete procedural violation as well as violation of the principles of natural justice, and hence the improved order deserves to be set aside along with the order passed by the appellate authority rejecting the petitioner's appeal. Wide order dated. What is the order by which appeal?
Mother, their application is still lying.
Acha. Then a part set aside. Mr. Sharma submits that even the appeal preferred by the petitioner has not been considered till date. You are appearing?
Now one more.
Mr. S. Dattal, and standing counsel, Revenue and Disaster Management Department, Assam, appearing for the respondent number 1, and Ms. M. Bhattacharya, learned government, additional senior government advocate, Assam, appearing for respondent numbers 2 and 3, prays for some time to obtain instruction, stop, issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Since the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3 are already represented, no formal notice is required to be sent to the said respondents. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite numbers, be furnished to the learned departmental counsel. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent numbers 4 and 5 by registered post with AD within a period of 1 week from today. Heard on the prayer of interim relief. Having regard to the facts and circumstances of the case, it is hereby provided that any appointment made to the post earlier held by the petitioner shall be subject to the outcome of the writ petition.
Lordship, here rules has been challenged, my lord. Prayer portion page 50.
So it will have to go to the division bench.
Lordship.
As.
It has been pointed out at the bar that statutory rules are under challenge in this writ petition, and therefore the matter will lie before the division bench. In view of the above, register to verify and list the matter before the appropriate bench.
Lordship.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, this petitioner, lordship, there's some delay. Lordship. Delay is there and.
When is the other matter fixed? Next week,
After a week.
along with আগৰ same order দিব and এখেতৰ নামটো দিব বাকি একই দি পেলাই along with list along with the আগৰ matter to the care part gate. We'll close these matters.
Yes, lordship.
You read the judgment and come so that you will have your satisfactions. বুজি পাইছে নহয়?
May I please, lordship?
Yes.
Madam, except this petitioner, my lord, all other candidates are allowed on the physical and medical test. But in case of this petitioner, my lord, a exceptional ultrasound was directed, and that was also done, but there is no result given till date. That is why I filed on representation before the concerned authority, and that representation also not considered. Revision dated, my lord, 18/3/2024. Hence, is filed this instant petition.
Page number,
Page number, my lord, 32, my lord. Before that, my lord, annexure 12, my lord, ultrasound was also done, but that ultrasound done by the petitioner herself. Money receipt was done, my lord, by the petitioner, my lord. And in case of the advertisement, my lord, there is no need of ultrasound, eye ultrasound.
So, Ms. Bhattacharya, you tell us what has happened.
Lordship, please, need to take it.
We'll post it after 10 days for motion.
Lordship.
But Mr. B. Islam and the counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. According to the petitioner's counsel, despite the order dated 2/2024, despite the order dated 9/8/2023, passed by this court in WPC number 2243/2023, as well as the order dated 2/2024, passed in contempt case C number 712/2023. The respondents are refusing to appoint the petitioner by adopting different parameters, which includes an ultrasound, eye ultrasound. Although no such criteria has been applied to any other candidate for the same selection process. According to Mr. Islam, even the representation dated 18/3/2024 submitted by the petitioner before the Chief Secretary Assam has remained unresponded till today. Full stop. Having regard to the nature of grievance expressed in the writ petition, on the request of Ms. Bhattacharya, Ms. M. Bhattacharya, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, this writ petition is directed to be posted for motion again in the first week of November, so as to enable her to obtain written instruction in responding to the preliminary written instruction, responding to the allegations made in the writ petition. Post the matter accordingly.
Lordship.
Item 13.
Please, Your Lordship. This is again, of course, a matter regarding compassionate appointment. Here, what has happened, my lord, the state level committee is also recommended, but thereafter it's pending in the finance department, my lord. That's, my lord, how this thing stand, my lord. In fact, the
This
district.
matter is different. Everything was done already.
Yes, my lord.
So why then?
I will have to seek inspections or if lordship permits me. Then notice may be issued because there is in the writ petition. My lord, I do not find any material which goes to show that, my lord, the matter was, my lord, referred to the finance department. Although there is a inter-department communication that is with the employer itself, that lordship will find at page 33 of the writ petition.
You find out what has
Yeah,
happened.
definitely, lordship will be.
Because this is a case where DLC, SLC, all are recommended.
Everything, yes, yes. everything.
Or Mr. M. Dattal, counsel for the writ petitioner. The grievance of the petitioner is pertaining to inaction of the state in its failure to issue order of appointment to the petitioner on compassionate ground, notwithstanding the favorable recommendations made by the DLC as well as the SLC recommending her appointment. Full stop. Mr. Datta submits that due to non-receipt of approval from the finance SIU close department, the order of appointment has not been issued till date. Full stop. Mr. R. Barpujari, Line Standing Council Finance Department seeks 10 days time to obtain preliminary instruction on the above allegation. Full stop. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 10 days for motion. One extra copy of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. Barpujari. Yeah, I go to deliver one extra copy be furnished to Ms. Bhattacharya.
Diploma.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Item 14.
My lord, petitioner being a person with disability, having 40% of hearing impairment, participate in a regular selection
They
process.
found it 13%.
Yes, man. Initially it was 40%. As per certificate issued by the district medical board, page 26. I have qualified on my place of.
So what is this? This is a trend we find everywhere.
No, Lordship,
All are-
similar writ petitions are pending, Lordship, wherein notices were issued, Lordship. So, Lordship, I can give the one of the writ petitions number, Lordship. Let it
Do you
come.
have a copy of the order?
Yes, Lordship, there was one order on 23rd of. Yes, 23rd of September, Lordship.
My lord, in the interim, my lord, that place of posting may not be filled up, my lord. If I succeed in the meantime, then my right has been taken away.
Secondary.
All right, similar order. Take down. Third, Mr. N. Sharma, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petition. Also heard, who is appearing for whom?
I'm for respondent number 1, lordship.
Also heard Ms. M. Bhattacharya, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, appearing for the respondent number 1.
Lordship 8 and 9, your lordship, D Musahari. 8 and 9.
For 3, Lordship, B Chaudhary appears, Lordship.
For 3, who appears?
B Chaudhary.
Actually, what about 2?
2, Lordship.
RM
Das.
Mr. R.M. Das, Learned Standing Council, Social Justice and Empowerment Department for respondent number 2. Mr. B. Chaudhary for respondent number 3. Mr. D. Upamanyu
For 4 to
for
7,
respondent
Lordship.
numbers 4 to 7. And Miss
D Musahari.
D. Mushari for
For
respondent numbers
8
8
and
and 9. First up. The writ petitioner herein claims to be person belonging, claims to be a candidate belonging to the persons with disability, bracket PW category, bracket close. And he had applied for recruitment to various class 4 posts in terms of the advertisement notice dated 25/3/2022 issued by the secretary of the, issued by the respondent number 3. Full stop. The petitioner was apparently selected for appointment to the post of hostel cook, but subsequently he was asked to appear before a medical board for re-verification of his benchmark disability, whereafter it was found that the disability of the petitioner was only to the extent of 13%. Mr. Sharma submits that the district level medical board had earlier found his disability to be 40%, and therefore the findings of the medical board constituted for re-verification is wholly arbitrary and erroneous. Mr. Upamanyu, learned counsel for the health department, submits that similar writ petitions are pending before this court. And he produces a copy of the order passed by this court in WPC number 4870/2024 on 23/9/2024. I have perused the same. After hearing the arguments of both the sides, this court is in the opinion that the matter calls for further examination. As such, issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Since all the respondents are represented, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite in numbers, be furnished to the learned department counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Let this writ petition be listed again along with WPC number 4870/2025 and the batch of connected writ petitions heard on the prayer of interim relief. The said prayer will be considered on the returnable date. However, as an ad interim measure, it is hereby provided that any decision taken in the matter of filling up the vacancy claimed by the petitioner shall be subject to the final orders that may be passed in the writ petition.
May I please, your lordship. My lord, this matter relating to family pension, lordship. Lordship, petitioner husband was died on 22/7/2024, lordship. And lordship,
We have to issue notice.
lordship.
In this petitioner, there is nothing to show. This is the second wife of this husband. my lord.
These are contentious. You file your response. Heard Mr. N.L. Ashkar and counsel for the writ petitioner. The claim of the petitioner, who is the second wife of the deceased employee, is with regard to payment of family pension, which has been denied by the authorities. First, Ms. M.D. Bora, learned standing counsel, Transport Department, Assam, raised for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. Issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Since Ms. Bora has appeared and accepted notice for respondent numbers 1, 2, and 4, and Mr. R.K. Tanakdar, learned standing counsel for the Principal Accountant General (A&E) Assam, for respondent number 3, service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite in numbers, be furnished to the learned departmental counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction, facilitating early disposal of the writ petition.
Pendency shall not be a permanent.
Item 16.
May I please, your lordship, discuss the petitioner has come up for your lordship with a prayer for reinstatement in service as well as for interim prayer for release of his subsistence allowance, your lordship. He was suspended, your lordship, on 19/6/2024, your lordship, on his arrest in connection with a criminal case. Your
He was released on bail when?
Your lordship, he was released on bail, your lordship. The bail order is on 16/7/2024.
And it was communicated.
Lordship.
Bail order was communicated.
Lordship.
Yes. Which department is it? Handloom and textile.
Textile.
You tell us what has happened. On Friday, we'll post it for motion.
Lordship.
I heard Mr. S. Botakur and a council appearing for it. who submits that although the petitioner was released on bail by order dated 16/7/2024, and the order was communicated to the authorities, yet the order of suspension of the petitioner with effect from 14/6/2024 has neither been reviewed nor extended till today, thus causing serious prejudice to the interest of his client. It is also the submission of Mr. Botakur that even the subsistence allowance has not been paid to the petitioner till today. Miss, your name, please? Should I write your name or your senior's name?
My senior's name.
Mr. Ardhol, Understanding Council, Handloom Textile Department, Assam, prays for some time to seek instruction and appraise this court. Even if further development has taken place in this matter, in view of the above, registry to post this case again on 28 November 2024 for motion as a fixed item by reflecting the name of Mr. Ardhol and counsel for the respondents in the cause list. 2 extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the learned department counsel during the course of
Diploma.
Item 17.
May please your lordship. My lord, matter relating to the family pension. The petitioner's husband died in harness while he was in service as a tax collector. But my lord, for my lord, when person died in harness, my lord, 1 year service is required. Pension papers, my lord, pays my lord 79. Shows that he has, my lord, rendered more than 17 years, but pension has not been paid till date, my lord. Oh, it's Rule 140, my lord, says that 1 year.
Notice has to be issued. But Mr. Muslim, counsel for the petitioner, the claim of the petitioner in this writ petition is for payment of family pension on account of her deceased husband. A learned department counsel have prayed for time to seek instruction. Issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Mr. S. Dattal, Understanding Council, PNRD Department, Assam, has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers 1, 4, and 6. 1, 4, and 6. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, for respond numbers
Pension of 2
and 5. 2 and 5. Mr. R. Bharpujari, learned standing council, finance department, Assam, for respond numbers 3 and 7.
3 and 7.
As such, service of notice is deemed to be complete on all the respondents in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the learned department council so as to enable them to obtain instruction in the matter.
Really oblige your lordship.
Who is appearing in this case?
Item 18.
Passed over for time being.
Item 19.
May please your lordship. Application has been filed
Yes.
challenging the ground of the dismissal of the service of the writ petitioner and during the appeal stage and the departmental proceeding. There is a mainly 2 grounds since the reasonable opportunity has not been given to the writ petitioner during the departmental proceeding. The cross examination has not been taken place. Now the most important thing is that presenting officer in the entire departmental proceeding has not been appointed, who is visited the entire departmental proceeding, which are the main 2 grounds which this writ petitioner has been challenged before the Honorable Court regarding the dismissal of the order, dismissal of the service of the writ petitioner.
Petitioner was serving as what?
Assistant Sub Inspector. Yeah, a complaint case has FIR has been lodged against him, and he has been taken to the jail and has been suspended. But during the criminal trial, he has been acquitted on the basis of the evidence of the complainant that during some misunderstanding he lodged the FIR, and subsequently one complaint has been lodged, though he has not been particularly named in that complaint. There is a 2 complaint. On that basis, DP has been proceeding. No presenting officer has been appointed, and the second so-called notice, the petitioner has categorically mentioned that he has been granted afforded to cross-examine the witnesses and the documents itself, your lordships. That has not been taken care of. And subsequently, inquiry officer, on the basis of inquiry officer, the superintendent of police Nalbari has pass an order, which is annexed annexed H, page 43. Dismissal of the service of the repetitioners as a major penalty has been imposed upon him, Your Honor.
That is 5th of June 2024.
Yes, Lordships.
And any appeal has been proceeded?
Yes, appeal that has been subsequently been dismissed on Annexure J, page 61 and 69. Page 61. Page is a typographic type copy, Your Honor. Relevant price, relevant page 65.
All right. All right, so what we'll do, we'll have to issue notice
Lordship,
here,
Lordship.
and then we'll issue rule, but give a firm date.
Yes,
because it is a
Lordship.
dismissal.
Lordship.
So the date will be sometime in the second week of December.
Lordship.
Lordship, Lordship,
Huh?
Lordship.
And then we'll hear the matter finally. You have to
Lordship,
complete your pleadings.
Yes.
Take down. Heard Mr. H. Barwal and a counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. The petitioner herein was serving as an assistant sub-inspector of police when he was dismissed from service by order dated 5/6/2024 issued by the disciplinary authority, which was subsequently upheld by the appellate authority by order dated
9/8.
9/8
2024.
9/8/2024. Mr. Borua has placed several documents before this court to argue that the entire departmental proceeding is vitiated by serious violation of procedural norms as well as principles of natural justice. According to the learned counsel for the petitioner, there was no basis for the authorities to dismiss the petitioner from service. As such, the learned counsel for the petitioner has prayed for expeditious hearing and disposal of the writ petition. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, has sought some time to obtain instruction and file affidavit. In view of the above and having regard to the nature of controversy involved in this writ petition, issued rule returnable on 16th of December 2024. Since Ms. Bhattacharjee has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents.
One has been personally named. 1 to 8 I'll be appearing.
1 to 8.
Yes, Lordship.
No
One
formal
officer,
notice.
Lordship, here.
Inquiry officer.
Personally named.
No formal notice is required to be sent to the said respondents. Petitioner to serve extra copies of the writ petition requisite in numbers upon the learned government advocate so as to enable her to obtain instruction. Steps by registered post be ready for service of notice upon respond number 9. The respondents to bring their stand on record by filing affidavit on or before the returnable date. Since this writ petition has been fixed for final hearing, hence records be summoned. Departmental records be also summoned, full stop. Register to list this case for final hearing as a fixed item on, you make it 17.
Lodge,
not 16,
lodge.
17. 17/12/2000.
Lodge.
Yes.
May you please, Lordship, order is not complied, Lordship. The order, page number 14, have a look, Lordship.
Page number?
Page number 41, Lordship. 5 number para, Lordship. The married Lordship.
You take down third Miss
A Begum.
A Begum, learned counsel for the petitioner, alleging willful disobedience of the directions contained in the order dated 10/4/2024, passed by the learned single judge in WPC number 2096 of 2024. This contempt case has been filed. I have perused the statements made in the petition. Issue notice returnable in 8 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the sole respondent by registered post with me.
Item 7.
May I please, ma'am? My lord, this is the prayer for payments of the pensions upon the date of initial appointment, my lord. The petitioner serves the ex-army. That is, after serving the 20 years, they had retired on voluntary, and thereafter they had been appointed in the state government for the second time, and they had already completed their more than 10 years service in the state government, my lord. In the meantime, they had been to pay their pension with effect from 2015 to till that, my lord. But they had not been paid from the death initial appointment, my lord. So your lordship may kindly see at page.
So
18, my lord.
pension according to you should have been paid from September 2015.
No, my lord, they the part. Onward, they had been to pay, they had to be to pay their the pension from the date of initial appointment, my lord. That is
Pension from initial appointment means
in the second employ.
who is appearing for the respondents here? You are appearing. What is the case? What is petitioner's case? He is asking for pension from the date of appointment. What is the meaning of that? I have not understood.
Yeah, my lord.
Pension will be given from date of retirement,
Yes.
not from date of appointment.
He is, my lord, claiming pensionary benefits in tandem with, my lord, the MSCT scheme benefits, my lord. That is what lordship will find precisely at the prayer portion. If lordship may be pleased to come to page 7 of the writ petition, my lord.
Page 7.
Page 7. Yeah, my lord, the employer is the Home Department, my lord. Page 7. Along with their promotion and increment benefits as paid for under the provisions of SCP, MSCP scheme are admissible. And he is relying on an apex court decision, my lord, that. Lordship.
Yes.
Next. The lordship will find at page 57.
Yes.
May be pleased to issue notice that this here, my lord, finance is only a proper party.
Will issue notice though.
Maybe this may be the already the directive to pay their provisional pension.
All right, take your seat. But Mr. B. Ramshari, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the averments made in the writ petition. The three petitioners hearing claim to be ex-service. Ex-servicemen, they were in army.
Yes, sir.
Ex-servicemen and are aggrieved by the quantum of pension as well as denial of arrear pension as claimed by them. Quantum of pension sanctioned by the authorities as well as denial of the benefit of arrear pension as claimed by them. Issue notice returnable in 8 weeks since Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, has appeared and accepted notice on behalf of respondent numbers 1, 2,
4, 5.
4, 5.
Yes, so 6, 7.
And 7. And Mr. R. Borpujari, learned standing counsel finance for respondent number 3. As well as Mr. R.K. Talukdar, learned standing counsel for the accountant general A&E, bracket close Assam, for the respondent number 8. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition be furnished to the learned department counsel. Petitioner to serve extra copies of the writ petition upon the learned. No, it will be as no. Register to list this matter again by reflecting. the name of-
Lordship, J. Assam may be reflected in the cause list.
Reflecting the name of learned counsel for the respondents in the cause list.
Item 18.
None appears for the writ petitioner even in the second call. List again after 10 days.
Order impleadment of party item 20.
Again after 2 weeks.
Lordship, matter relates to dispute regarding the date of birth of the petitioner, Lordship. We have relied upon his school certificate wherein his date of birth appears at 27/11/1968. In the affidavit in opposition, they have enclosed same school certificate with same serial number, same date, issued by the same authority, but bearing a different date of birth. So, Lordship, I have filed this IA for impleadment of the headmaster of the school, Lordship.
All right, we'll allow it. Heard Mr. Dr. G.V. Sharma, direct counsel for the applicant. Also heard Mr.
C. Sharma.
C. Sharma, direct counsel appearing for the
Water Resource Department.
opposite parties. Full stop. This IA has been filed with a prayer to implead the headmaster of the concerned school as respondent number 7 in the connected writ petition. Full stop. Mr. Sharma, learned counsel for the applicant, submits that since the whole controversy pertains to proper recording of date of birth of the applicant stroke writ petitioner, hence, in view of the stand taken by the respondents, it would be necessary to implead the headmaster of the school. Full stop. The learned counsel for the opposite parties stroke respondents does not oppose the prayer made in the IA. In view of the above, Sri, what is the name? You are impleading the headmaster by name or?
By designation, Lordship.
In view of the above, the headmaster of 137 Parasing Para Primary School, Gwalpara Subdivision, District Gwalpara, as per the particulars given in paragraph 4 of the IA, is hereby impleaded as respondent number 7 in the connected writ petition. Applicant to file amended cause title within 2 weeks from today, whereafter the writ petition shall be listed for necessary orders. IA stands disposed of accordingly.
Much obliged.
Item 21.
An application for impleadment of party in a contempt petition.
Mm.
The writ appeal filed by the opposite party now sought to be impleaded, but that writ appeal was dismissed, yet the orders have not been complied with. The Lordship should find
You want to implead whom?
the opposite party number 5, my lord, who is the regional director of the staff service commission, regional office, at page 4, number 5.
So which order, what was the direction upon him?
The original order in the writ petition was to give him an appointment. The opposite party number 5, his office filed a writ appeal. The writ appeal was disposed of, upholding the order of the learned civil judge on the basis of a Supreme Court order, and they were required to have appointed me immediately, giving me all retrospective benefits. That has not been complied with. We let them know by a letter dated 29/5/24 at page 9. It was their appeal. We let them know again. And at page 12 is the.
So in the earlier writ petition, you have not impleaded the regional director in the contempt case.
Some other person was serving as the regional director at that point of time. Now a new regional director has come. We want to implead him.
Heard Mr. R. Majumdar, learned counsel for the applicant. Also heard Mr. S. C. Kyle, learned counsel appearing for the opposite parties. This IA has been filed with a prayer to implead the present regional director from a northeast bracket NER bracket close Staff Selection Commission, Guwahati, in the connected contempt petition on the ground that the said incumbent in the office of Regional Director NER is responsible for implementation of the court's order. Mr. Majumdar submits that although his client has demanded implementation of the order of the court, no action has been taken in the matter by the incumbent regional director. Hence this application. Mr. Kyle, learned counsel for the opposite parties, submits that he has no instructions to file any counter affidavit opposing the prayer in the IA. In view of the above and considering the grounds stated in the application, the prayer for impleadment is hereby allowed. The regional director, Northeast Region, NER, close, staff selection committee subselection committee, Guwahati, shall be included as respondent number 5 in the connected fund. But you have to give his name.
But given, my lord,
Name
page
is
4, the name is given. Page 4, serial number 5. Earlier it was number 2, now it is number 5. At page number 4, my lord.
Then you write the OP number 5, that is Sri Bhakti Prasad Sonowal, presently serving as regional director, NER, close, staff selection commission, House Fed Complex, Bonful Nagar, Dispur, Guwahati, 781006, is hereby impleaded as respondent number 5 in the connected contempt case. Applicant to file amended cause title in the contempt case, whereafter the matter shall be listed for necessary orders. IA stands disposed of accordingly.
For admission, item 22, 23, and 24.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, before my learned friend submits, Your Lordship, on the last occasion, I have made my submissions that the views of the LR is still awaited, Your Lordship. So I'm praying for further 1 week time, Your Lordship.
Mr. B. Sinha, learned counsel, is present for the petitioner. Mr. G. Wardole, learned standing counsel, Cooperation Department, Assam, appearing for the official respondent, submits that the views of the LR on the relevant legal issues are still awaited, and therefore these matters be listed again after 2 weeks so as to enable him to complete his instruction. The prayer is not opposed by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Hence the same stands allowed. Let these matters be listed accordingly.
Obliged.
Item 25.
Lordship, this is matter pertains to promotion from the grade 4 to the grade 3 manner. And initially the name of the petitioners have been forwarded to the concerned authority, my lord. And the concerned authority initially rejected that he has no requisite qualification. But after fulfilling the requisite qualification, again his name has been recommended, my lord. And my lord, kindly peruse the Honorable Court's order, my lord, page 67. This is the second time litigation, my lord.
So petitioner is serving as boat assistant.
Yes.
In which department?
My lord, in PWD roads, my lord. PWD, my lord. But the initial appointment is at page.
I'm asking what is he serving as? Don't go to initial appointment. What is he serving as?
Boat Chokidar, my lord.
Boat Chokidar.
Yes.
Page 34 is appointment order, my lord. Under the executive engineer PWD, at that point of time, Jorhat, my lord. And subsequently, he was brought to regular cadre by order dated 9/11/2005.
So he is claiming promotion to the post of junior assistant.
Juniorist.
Under which rules?
My lord, rules the Assam Ministerial District Establishment Amendment Rules 2015, my lord. Rules I have annexed, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, kindly come to page 59, my lord. Is serial number 3, my lord, the junior assistant. 90% of the vacancies occurring in a year shall be filled up by direct recruitment in accordance with the procedure in Rule 7. The direct recruitment shall be made through a consolidated state level selection process as and when the department feel it necessary for filling up of the vacancies. 10% of the vacancies in the cadre of junior assistant in the.
Alright, so where is the provision in the rule which says both chokidars will be entitled for
But
consideration?
he is a grade 4 employee, but the recommendation kindly see, my lord. The last recommendation.
So what was the qualification which he did not have earlier?
But earlier he was not graduate, my lord. Because initially earlier these rules before amendment, higher secondary was required. At that point of time, he has higher secondary. In the meantime, the rule has been amended and the qualification was given graduate. So after acquiring the graduation, my lord, he again applied. Then recommended, my lord, page 51. This is the last recommendation, my lord. Regarding promotion from grade 4 post to the post of assistant, junior assistant, my lord. With reference to the above, I have the honor to forward here with the 3 numbers of petition. Sri Vidyadhar Sindhe, Board Chokidar, Sri Ajit Kumar Gayan, regular MR labor, Mrs. So-and-so labor regarding upgradation from grade 4 to junior assistant. This is for February. And his name, my lord, reflected a seniority list has also been given. The page 53, my lord. The seniority list of graduate grade 4 staff. Here, his name is number 1, my lord, Vidyadhar Sindhe.
Page?
Page 53, my lord. Sale number 1, Sri Vidyadhar Sindhe.
So now what is your grievance?
My grievance, my lord, the impugned order has been passed, my lord, page 71, my lord. Sorry, 70, my lord. Earlier rejected that he has not requisite qualification. Now they have rejected by saying that he is holding the personal post. But wherefrom no record, nothing has been placed that he is holding the personal post, my lord. If had it been holding the personal post, my lord, how he is brought to the regular cadre? This page 38. I have challenged this, sir. Can you see page 38?
And what is this letter dated 19/1/2021?
My lord?
19/1/2021 and referred to the earlier order. Please come to page 68.
19/1, my lord, this is page 51. This is the recommendation.
So this is after he became a graduate.
Yes.
Yes,
My senior is in like subject.
you should have said it in the beginning. I'll dispose of the matter. What do you have to submit? I should record your name or your senior's name?
My senior's name, Lordship.
Heard Mr.
Islam.
R. Islam Nanek, counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. R. Dhar, learned standing counsel PWD Department Assam appearing for the official respondents. Mr. Aggrieved due to non-consideration of his case for promotion to the post of junior assistant, the writ petitioner hearing has approached this court for the second time by filing the present writ petition. Mr. The case of the petitioner, in a nutshell, is that he was appointed as a boat chokidar while order dated
29/2/1992, page 34.
29/2/1992, issued by the executive engineer, PWD. Yes, anything you want to say?
My lord, we have filed affidavit, and my lord, here is a judgment, my lord, of this honorable court, my lord, division bench judgment, my lord, which my lord has hold that any person who has been regularized in a personal post cannot be given promotion, my lord.
No, but show from the appointment order, it's a personal post.
My lord,
And he was appointed as Jorhat and then subsequently shifted to?
My lord, if I go by my instructions, my lord, in the affidavit, my lord, it says that, my lord, with personal department communication by letter to such and such person incumbent holding the personal post or ex-cadre post are not entitled for promotion to the cadre of the cadre post where.
That you are right. Personal, and they are not entitled to.
My lord.
But show us that he is holding a personal post. That has to be mentioned in his appointment order.
My lord, he was regularized, my lord, in a personal post. He from Master al Waka, my lord, this clarification, my lord, I will get, my lord.
Time is over. I am dictating the judgment. No further clarification. Come to page 34. He was appointed on 29/2/1992 as a boat
My lord, he was a work church chokidar, my lord, work church.
watchers are given pay scale.
Yes.
Mr. Dhar, I expect you to know what you are submitting. This order shows he has been given a pay scale.
My lord, in some cases, my lord, in.
All right. Anything else?
No, my lord, but my lord will just quote this judgment, my lord, Dilip Talukdar, my lord, I am placing.
Yes.
Then my lord, page 38, he was brought into regular cadre. Page 38, my lord, just boat chokidar as a page 38.
Yes. Which paragraph of the judgment you want to rely, Mr.
My lord, last page, my lord. Last page, para 12.
Yes.
We have seen the reasons of recording under the post against which writ petitioners were regularized were never added with the notified cadre in the department. Yet no plea was advanced. The promotion in the department can be considered only for the eligible employees in the FIDA cadre, and the writ petitioner being outside of the cadre cannot have any enforceable right to claim promotion, particularly when the regularization.
That law is correct, but you show us that he was out of cadre. That you have to show us. Merely by referring to some law, you can't. Law will be applied on the facts, circumstances of each case. Which is the order by which he was regularized?
Page 38, my lord.
How this law is applicable to your case, you have to show us that he was appointed against a personal post. Then you have a case. Then we'll not interfere.
My lord, I will get some clarification on this, my lord. Only on this point, my lord.
Right. After half an hour?
My lord, tomorrow, my lord. Tomorrow.
Kind of a stance is this, Mr. Dhar? So and so for the petitioner on the request of Mr. R. Dhar, counsel for the Department, PWD, this matter is directed to be listed again on 24th of October 2024 as a fixed parted matter.
Masal.
My lord, 16 tomorrow, my lord.
Thursday.
Thursday, my lord.
Item 26. Yeah, please, Your Worship. Can it be taken up in the second half, my friend?
No second up. Next week, on the prayer of petitioners council, this matter is directed to be listed again in the next week.
Obliged.
Item 27.
May it please your lordship. My lord, my learned friend was to produce certain instruction on the basis of the order dated 22nd of August. Whether, my lord, the course that was undertaken by the petitioners, those are distance mode or not. The issue was, my lord, the petitioners, they were selected for promotion from junior engineer to assistant engineer. Thereafter, my lord, in spite of the recommendation for promotion, they were not promoted. Now, on the ground that, my lord, their degree they had obtained, they had, my lord, taken the certificate from, my lord, All India Institute of Civil Engineers, Ludhiana, Punjab. And, my lord, the ground now taken is that is a, my lord, distance mode, therefore they will not be entitled to promotion. So on that, my lord, this honorable court wanted to know from the, my lord, All India Council of Technical Education, whether, my lord, this is a distance mode or not.
Lordship, I've given the written instruction.
What is your instruction, please tell?
Lordship, the query of the learned, this honorable court was reflected as a bold letter. Below that, Lordship, it is stated that it is informed that the professional bodies, including Institution of Civil Engineering Awarded Association membership, the candidate who qualify examination conducted by these professional bodies as per the prescribed syllabus for such examination. No formal classes in regular mode were conducted by such professional bodies. This is instruction.
Why an affidavit on that?
So AICT is unable to give
Notes.
what kind of?
Now between the department and the petitioner. Lords. The course was given approval by the SAT in 2012 when the petitioner took admission for his further studies. That has been recognized.
Petitioner was recruited as what?
No, Lordship, he was the employee of the respondent. Respondent.
Initially appointed as what?
Junior engineer, my lord.
Junior
They
engineer.
were diploma holders and their certificate is equivalent to, my lord, the BE degree, that there are, my lord, judgments on that. And on that basis, my lord, they claimed promotion. And the, my lord, selection committee recommended their names. Thereafter, my lord, when the appointments were not.
He claimed promotion on the basis of his bachelor's degree
Yes, my lord.
certificate,
Yes, my lord.
which was obtained from Ludhiana
Yes, my lord.
University by distance
Yes, my lord.
learning method.
No, my lord, it's not distance mode, my lord. That's why court wanted to, my lord, get assured that it is not a distance mode, because that is the ground taken by the, my lord, the department. That is a distance mode. But the fact remains that, my lord, by the selection committee itself, we were selected and there are documents to show that it is not a, my lord, distance education mode. Now, this, my lord, perhaps, my lord, does not answer the query of this honorable court.
But we will we'll post this matter for final disposal then. Mr. Das, you see, you have to understand, many things have changed in India. Do you know that IIT is giving a regular bachelor's degree where a student never goes to the campus? Are you aware? This is a regular bachelor's degree which is recognized by not only anybody in India. IIT Guwahati is giving that. Are you aware? So merely because they were not campused, that cannot be a ground. If the degree is recognized, then it is, you have to give credit. You can't sit in appeal over the degree saying that no, degree may be valid, but we don't accept that. That authority you can't have.
Lordship is very true, but our contention, contention of the department is that if they are pursuing the regular courses during their service tenure, then they have to obtain the NOC from the department.
That has been taken.
Which they have failed to take.
No, that has
One of the
been taken.
petitioner has obtained, but the other one has not. And moreover, the practical courses about which they are claiming, they have failed to produce the relevant certificates. Although the department is requesting them again and again, which we have already stated in our additional affidavit filed on 29 July 2024.
So all right, we'll fix it for hearing.
Yes,
then.
my lord.
Readings are complete.
Readings are complete, my lord.
So when?
At the earliest, my lord, conveyed to your lordship.
13th November?
My.
All right. I had Mr. M.K. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, appearing for the writ petitioners. Mr. S.C. Kyle, Learned Standing Counsel for the AICT, has obtained instruction in response to the order dated 22/8/2024 passed by this court and placed the same for perusal by the court. From the instructions so produced, it appears that the AICTE has expressed its inability to clarify on the issue raised by the order dated 22/8/2024 passed by the court. Be that as it may, there is consensus at the bar that the writ petition will have to be finally decided on the basis of claims and counterclaims of the parties. In view of the above and on the request of learned counsel appearing for both the parties, registry is directed to list this matter again on 13 November 2024 as a fixed item.
Item
28.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, here the affidavit in opposition has gone for vetting, lordship. So let this come after.
Mr. G. Bordole is present for the petitioner on the request of Mr. Du Kamenu, Learned Standing Counsel, Health and Family Welfare Department, Assam. This matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks so as to enable him to bring the affidavit on record.
Highly obliged.
May I please your lordship. 2 weeks time may be allowed to file reply to the affidavit in opposition.
The petitioner's counsel, Mr. Rafiq, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, praise foreign is granted 3 weeks time to obtain instruction and file rejoinder affidavit. Mr. H. Gupta, Learned CGC, is present for the respondent. Let the matter be listed accordingly.
Item 30.
H. Gupta for respondents.
Fixed for filing affidavit by the other side, my lord.
Lordship, this matter had come up on the last occasion just before the vacation, my lord. I had received the instructions. My lord, I have prepared it, my lord. I'll be sending it, my lord, for signing, my lord. My lord can fix this matter and the next week in the meantime, within this week, I'll file it.
They have got sufficient time as well, so for that may be fixed.
Next week.
But Mr.
November.
Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also had Mr. A. Phukan, Learned Standing Counsel for the
General Administration Department,
GAD, who submits that he has received the instructions and shall file the affidavit within
Hospital
10 days
November
from today.
definitely.
In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 10 days as a fixed item so as to enable Mr. Phukan to file the affidavit.
deeply obliged, deeply obliged.
Item 51.
May I plead your lordship? Lordship, we will file an affidavit in reply, lordship. Lordship, some time may be granted.
How much time?
3 weeks time.
On the prayer of petitioner's counsel, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks so as to enable him to obtain instruction and file rejoinder affidavit. Miss
A. Das.
A. Das, and counsel is present for the respondents.
Item 33.
Lordship, same prayer, lordship.
Same prayer.
Much obliged.
Your lordship. 32. Your lordship, in 32, I am preparing on behalf of respondent number 6. Your lordship.
Write his name.
Already affidavit has been filed.
R. Majumdar is present for report number 6. So and so for 5 and so and so for 6. In the meantime, the respondent number 5 may file affidavit if so advised. Same order in both the cases?
I am in 32.
Huh?
32.
And what about you? Acha. 33, nobody, they are not there. 33, the original part will remain.
31.
31.
So 31, original order will be there, 32, this will come.
Much.
I can 33.
May I please, before my learned friend begins, I wish to point out one thing, my lord. He has filed an affidavit in reply, a rejoinder on 6/9/2024. And the affidavit, if your lordship will kindly take it up, he has identified himself in the notary, in the affidavit, my lord. That cannot be permitted, my lord. That is not the way in which the affidavits are notarized, my lord.
What is the matter about?
No, it relates to compassionate appointment.
Compassionate appointment.
Yes. Otherwise, pleadings are complete, but this aspect of the matter, my lord, because this rejoinder has been filed by him.
Petitioner is seeking compassionate appointment.
Yes, he is seeking compassionate.
Acha, just let us have a look at what are the facts.
Lordship,
No, 1 minute. You tell us.
Lordship.
Who died?
My lord, his father died on 20th of May 2018. He was working as a peon cum daftari in the Punjab National Bank. My lords. Initially, my lord, what happened was that a few months after the death of the petitioner's father, his elder brother applied for compassionate appointment. My lord. When his elder brother applied, my lord, we asked for certain documents, my lord, but after a couple of months, my lord, he stopped all correspondence with the bank, my lord. He never got back to any part of his, to pursue his compassionate appointment application. After 5 years, my lord, more than 5 years, at that point of time, petitioner was a minor. After 5 years, my lord, he has applied for compassionate appointment on 15th of June 2023, which is more than 5 years, my lord, after the death of the deceased. Now, after the death of the deceased person, we have paid all the death benefits. His mother is getting pension of around 27,000 rupees per month. And my lord, his application was admittedly filed after 5 years. My lord. Now, in all the cases which are, my lord, in excess of 5 years, as per the policy, matter has to go up to the board level, my lord. We cannot decide it here. We can only process it from the zonal office here at Guwahati. It goes up to the board, my lord. It is for the board to take a call whether to appoint him or not. Now, in the process, my lord, the bank, for the usual, as per the scheme, requires certain documents. He was asked to furnish certain documents. And also, my lord, he was asked to indicate whether his elder brother, my lord, would come to the bank and say that I have no objection. Because obviously, my lord, 2 members of one family cannot apply. It has to be only one. My lord, during that, my lord, some dispute arose between him and, my lord, some of the officials regarding these documents. My lord. He, my lord, has made complaints of bribery and all that, my lord. In fact, he has, we have said in the affidavit, he has even circulated a video on YouTube, my lord, making allegations of bribery. Be that as it may, my lord, we are not saying anything on that in this. The only issue now is that, my lord, 2 aspects of the matter. One is that, my lord, the application for compassionate appointment was filed 5 years after the death of his father. When the earlier application, my lord, was still pending, though it has not been rejected also, it has not been approved also till date, because he never pursued, his elder brother never pursued. His application, my lord, till date, we have not rejected it. So in a sense, the writ petition is premature. Because this matter has to be, all the documents have to be obtained from him. We have to merely forward it to the head office of the bank. It is for the head office to take a call on this. That's where the things are lying as of now. But in the rejoinder, I must point out, my lord, that this is not the way, my lord, that affidavits are to be.
That's okay, we'll see.
Lordship,
Why don't you forward both the cases to the head office and let them take?
we have asked him for certain documents. If your lordship disposes it off, that whatever, my lord, the documents we want, we can indicate to him and he can provide within.
What document you have asked?
No, there are certain documents, my lord, which, if necessary, will provide him a fresh list. He can obtain, he can provide it within a fixed time frame, and then we will forward it, my lord. No aspect, no delay.
There are some issue which needs the intervention of the court, my lord. If this matter may be taken up.
You don't get into issue. You are not a lawyer. You want compassionate appointment.
Yes.
So remain confined to that. Otherwise, there will be bigger issues where your life will go on like this in the court only. You give them the documents, we'll ask them to consider. What is there to argue here?
If this matter may be taken on 25, my lord.
What issue is there? What issue?
There are certain issues. my lord.
What issue?
There are some issues. If this matter may be taken up on 25, my lord.
You want compassionate appointment, is it not?
Yes, ma'am.
Then why are you getting into issues and non-issues?
My lord, I have submitted all the documents, but 8 times they have asked for the same document. They misplaced my application, and there are many irregularities by the bank authorities, my lord, that
What documents you want?
Lord, the correspondence as per the writ petition and the affidavit in opposition indicates that, my lord, basically what the document was wanted is that the NOC has to be given by the brother. And his brother had applied. Now his brother never came forward to, my lord.
Where is your brother now?
my lord.
Is he serving anywhere? Is he?
No, my lord.
Then your brother has already applied.
He has,
2018.
my lord, there is some problem, my lord. They misplaced his application and then they.
No. We'll ask them to consider your brother's application. That's all. You can't get it.
If this matter may be taken up on 25 minutes.
Huh?
Sometime I want to seek my.
Why?
Sometime.
Where do you live in Guwahati?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Let him bring his brother to the bank and, my lord, right.
You submit the documents, then we'll see. So-and-so is present in person, the petitioner is present in person.
25.
Mr. Hell?
If lordship can fix the date on 25.
25 what?
25 October, ma'am.
Why? Why 25 October? You give the documents, then we'll see.
I have submitted the document. All the documents are there,
Mr.
ma'am.
A. Ganguly, learned counsel, appointed for the bank submits that the brother of the petitioner has already applied for appointment on compassionate ground, and his application is still pending consideration. Under the circumstances, the writ petition is premature. It is also the submission of Mr. Ganguly that although the petitioner is also seeking appointment on compassionate ground, he has failed to submit the necessary documents called for by the bank so as to enable the authorities to forward the matter to the
concerned authority.
concerned authority for taking appropriate decision. The petitioner has sought some time to seek instruction. Sought some time to do the needful. In view of the above, further consideration in the writ petition stands adjourned for 3 weeks. In the meantime, the petitioner shall furnish necessary documents as called for by the bank and submit compliance report before the court. We first submit the documents and then
Documents are already there, my lord. Documents are already submitted. That is my.
We will give him a list, not if necessary, we'll file a list.
In the meantime, the bank of authorities shall furnish a list to the petitioner naming the documents which are required to be submitted by him. Whereafter, the petitioner will submit the necessary documents. You submit the documents once again, then we'll see.
Item 34.
Matter relating to promotion from fourth grade to third grade, my lord, under director of SCERT, my lord. In the last occasion, the great time to file affidavit, but the affidavit has not been filed till date.
We didn't show, we have private respondent lordship 3, 4, and 5.
So ready for disposal today?
No, lordship, we'll file affidavit, just seeking some more time, lordship. 1 week.
You are appearing for whom?
Private respondent lordship. Last occasion,
3, 4, and 5, my lord.
we didn't seek time, lordship. This is the first time we're seeking time.
Short date may be given, my lord.
Ms. So-and-so, B. Devi, counsel for the petitioner. Mr.
NZ Chaudhary.
NZ Chaudhary and counsel for respondent numbers 3, 4, and 5. Raised for 3 weeks further time to file affidavit. Who is for the department 1 and 2?
I'm appearing for SCR, R2.
And for R1, Ms. T. Musari, learned counsel is present for R1 and Mr. P. Naik for R2. On the request of learned counsel for the respondent numbers 3, 4, and 5, his matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks so as to enable him to file affidavit.
My lord, time may be fixed, my lord.
Yes, I've mentioned. This is the matter according to.
May I please, Meta parties, dismissal from service, they have not filed affidavit. Respondent.
Lordship, we have received instruction. Lordship will be filing after 2 weeks.
So also for the petitioner, Ms. N. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate Assam submit that she has received instructions and shall file affidavit within 3 weeks from today. In view of the above, let this writ petition be listed for again after 4 weeks as a fifth item.
Item 36. Lordship, in item 36 also, Lordship, we have received instruction. I may be allowed
So as
2 weeks
per
time,
our
Lordship.
procedure, Baki will be same. Let them file affidavit.
Lordship. Deeply. 37.
My pleasure, Lordship. Lordship, the petitioner was earlier appointed as Vice Chairman of Coast Residency Development Council, my lord. I'd ordered it at 5/3/2023, 24, my lord. It is annexed to at page 14, my lord.
So is it for disposal today?
No, Lordship, we have affidavit is ready during the course of the day.
You
we
say
will-
that.
Lordship,
You started arguing on merit.
Lordship, I'm sorry, Lordship. I'm sorry.
What do you think? We have nothing else to do. Listen to arguments, whatever. He will start arguing on merit and you will say, give me time to file affidavit. You should say it then first. He wants time. How much time you want?
Lordship, today only we will be filing affidavit. Lordship.
Then you are appearing for whom, Mr. Das?
I am appealing for the Social Justice and Empowerment Department.
Mr. M. K. Sharma, Learned Counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. R. M. Das, Learned Standing Counsel, Social Justice and Empowerment Department, Government of Assam. Appearing for the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. Praise for some more time to file affidavit. Who is for respondent number 4? You are appearing.
Lordship, I am only.
Acha, 1 to 4. On the request of Mr. Das, 2 weeks time is granted for filing affidavit by serving advance copy upon the petitioner's counsel, whereafter the petitioner may file rejoinder affidavit if so advised. This matter again after 4 weeks.
Lordship.
You believe, Mr.
38.
By me, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this was a matter with regards to the petitioner in this particular matter, in this scenario where he had submitted a letter that was considered as a letter of resignation when he was transferred at the fag end of his career, Lordship. Very poorly educated man who had served in the Indian Army for 18 years and after his retirement was somebody who found employment with the Sainik Welfare Board, Lordship. And he had continued to serve from the year of 2008 all the way up till the April month of 2024. He was transferred to 2 to 3 different places, Lordship, in that time. And at the very end of this period, Lordship, he had requested that he was again transferred to the 4th place. He was transferred to Hailakandi, Lordship, and he had requested that his transfer order may be reconsidered because based on the fact that his wife was having health issues, his daughter was to have been married. He was the only man in the family who was running things there. And it was not considered despite numerous representations. And out of frustration, the man sent out a letter which was considered to be a letter of resignation instead of one that could be treated as one for VRS, Lordship. The matter was last heard on the 26th of July, I believe, Lordship, and we are still awaiting the affidavit from the respondents or any sort of response from them.
What really I have not understood, your client wants to go for voluntary retirement.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, applied for voluntary retirement.
Lordship, the issue here is the man is a very poorly educated man, Lordship.
Right.
He served
That's
as a
what I
sepoy.
said, yes.
So there in Lordship, there was sorry, sir. There was this misunderstanding between his sending out that letter. He had written a letter to the authorities, concerned authorities, wherein he had said that please reconsider my final transfer or I will have to stop working and things of this sort. And that was after he had sent out numerous representations asking them to not transfer him at the very last few months of his service, Lordship. The gentleman is supposed to retire in the year of 2025. That is next year, in a few months, Lordship, technically. And despite that, the authorities had paid no heed to his requests. And at the final letter that he had sent out to the authorities, where he had said, please reconsider this, or I will have to
So
stop
is there
working.
any standing council of Sainik Welfare Board?
Lordship,
Have you taken steps?
yes, Lordship.
But there's no endorsement in the file. The court has issued notice, you have not taken steps. When did you take steps?
Lordship, I believe within,
No, forget belief, Philip.
yes, Lordship.
Don't say all these things.
Sincere
When did
apologies.
you take steps? There is an order of the court issuing notice on 26th of July 2024. Have you taken steps?
Lordship, as far as I'm aware, yes, Lordship.
When did you take steps?
So within the next week, sir, of the order being issued.
All right. You're Mr.
Ritvik Bhuya, Lordship.
Huh?
R. Bhuya, Lordship.
R. Bhuya.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ritik Bhuya, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that in terms of the order dated 26/7/2024, steps for issuance of notice upon the respondent numbers 2 and 3 was taken by registered with AD within a week's time. However, in the record, there is no endorsement of the said fact. Full stop. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, is present on behalf of respondent number 1. And what is your instruction here?
Lordship 2 and 3 also has provided instruction, Lordship, and a draft affidavit is also prepared, Lordship. Kindly allow us.
So you are appearing for 2 and 3.
Lordship, it seems, Lordship, as it is a draft affidavit is prepared, Lordship. That's why I'm thinking, Lordship.
So if he wants to go away, then why are you stopping him? He wants to go on retirement, voluntary retirement.
Lordship, kindly post it next week, Lordship.
M. Bhattacharjee, learned counsel, additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for respondent number 1 submits that she has also got instructions to appear for respondent numbers 2 and 3, and therefore be granted 10 days time,
Lordship,
to complete the formalities and file affidavit. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 2 weeks with appropriate office note.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Deeply obliged.
39.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
This matter pertains to non-payment of provisional family pension and provisional gratuity under the NPS. But BTC was supposed to take instructions.
I'm sorry, Lordship, I have not yet received instruction. I need some
No,
more.
why are you sorry? Your client should be sorry.
Sorry, because I'm communicating, but I am not receiving, Lordship.
Huh?
I am communicating, but I have not yet received, Lordship.
No,
No, basically,
you communicated to whom?
the authority, BTC authority.
You give the name. We'll make sure that they comply. What is the name of the authority?
We communicated to the Principal Secretary, Borough and Territorial Council, Lordship.
Give it. We'll pass an order. You take down. Miss
K. Burman.
Ms. K. Burman, learned counsel, is present for the petitioner and submits that the matter pertains to non-payment of provisional family pension and gratuity payable on account of the deceased husband of the petitioner. First up, Mr. P. Nayak, learned standing counsel, BTC authorities submits that on 9/9/2024, a communication was issued to the Principal Secretary, BTC, seeking instruction in the matter, but no response has been received till date. Full stop. In a matter where a widow of a deceased government employee is seeking family pension, if the authorities fail to respond to the request for instruction made by the departmental council, the matter has to be viewed seriously by this court. Full stop. If the Principal Secretary of BTC chooses not to respond to the query made by the court, then this court will be compelled to take appropriate action in the matter. First of all, on the request of Mr. Nayak, this writ petition is directed to be posted again on the 20th of October, so as to give him one final opportunity to obtain instruction and address the court. It is made clear that if no instruction is made available on the next date fixed, this court will consider directing personal appearance of the concerned officer. A copy of this order will be furnished to Mr. Nayak, SC BTC during the course of the day.
Lordship said 20th November,
28th October. 1 week.
28.
2/8.
Yes, Lordship. Yes.
Pension matter, they will have to respond. What is this?
Yes, Lordship.
You forward the copy and then we'll see.
I will.
Next time it will be a personal appearance.
Obliged.
Item 40.
May I have your Lordship? Lordship, this is a matter pertains to suspension of Anganwadi worker, Lordship. Lordship, in the year of 1992, petitioner was appointed as a helper of Anganwadi worker. Thereafter, Lordship, he was discharging his post. Lordship, on 11/2/2016, he was suspended. She was suspended, Lordship. There, in a case, Lordship misappropriated of money of ₹10,000, Lordship. But thereafter, on 14/6/2024, he got acquitted, Lordship. But she was not registered in her post. In spite of Lordship, kindly see suspension order, Lordship.
So what is your prayer today?
My only prayer, Lordship. Kindly consider my two application, Lordship. We have filed, Lordship. I have filed before the concerned authority to register in my earlier post. Lordship, Annexure 7, page 20, Lordship. This is the judgment, Lordship.
Annexure 7, page 20.
Page 28, Annexure 7. Judgment passed by the.
What is it, Ms. Murli?
Lordship, actually, I am about to receive instruction, Lordship. Notice already issued, Lordship, here in this case.
Yes, Lordship.
Today is the second day, Lordship. And
Give her some more time. Only
First,
August
Lordship.
notice has gone.
yes, Lordship.
One more time, huh? One more. How much time?
Lordship, 3
But
weeks time,
Mr. Your
Lordship.
As Islam.
Yes, Islam,
As
Lordship.
Islam Learned Counsel for the petitioner on the request of Ms. M. Bhattaji, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam. This matter is directed to be listed again on 14th of November 2024 so as to enable her to obtain instruction and address the court. List again accordingly.
Much obliged, Lordship.
List accordingly.
Lordship.
Item 41.
Lordship, before starting my senior, in this case, Lordship, one affidavit and reply has been filed by the petitioner, bringing some new facts. We may be allowed to file additional affidavit on responding those facts, Lordship.
I don't know, my lord, what is this?
You don't know.
I don't know. my lord.
No, you have filed additional
Yes,
affidavit.
sir.
When was it?
Not
filed?
additional
No,
affidavit.
He
affidavit
replied,
in
he has
reply.
filed reply. We may be allowed to file additional affidavit controverting those facts, Lordship, which has brought newly.
Some new facts have been brought on.
No,
the-
no, nothing has been brought in. It was filed on 26th September 2024.
Which are the new facts? Let us see.
No, there is no new facts, my lord. We have,
The additional, where is the affidavit in reply dated?
that is 26/9/2024, my lord.
Actually, it is not on record.
It should be, my lord.
It is not on record. Just check if it is. Affidavit in opposition of 18/9 is on record.
26/9/2024, my lord.
Had Mr. G. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also had Mr. Is it there?
Mani, if your lordship is sitting in the second half, can that be called for, my lord?
Mr. PP. Datta, Learned Counsel appearing for the respondent.
Respondent 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
APSC.
Submits that in the rejoinder affidavit filed by the petitioner, certain additional facts have been pleaded for the first time, which calls for clarification. Therefore, he prays for leave of this court to file clarificatory affidavit. Full stop. The aforesaid, Mr. Chaudhary has ever strongly refuted such submission made by Mr. Datta. Full stop. Since the affidavit, since the rejoinder affidavit filed on 26/9/2024 is not on record, this court is not in a position to appreciate the arguments and counter arguments of the party. Registry to therefore tag the rejoinder affidavit with the record of this case. List the matter. Is it there? List the matter again on. We'll have it this week, Friday.
My lord, there is one more prayer, my lord.
Oh.
My lord, on the next date, my lord, that my interim prayer, my interim release.
Should I pass the order today itself or the next day?
No, my lord, that it will be considered.
Then let it be listed.
It will be considered. That line only, my
On
lord.
last two occasions, Lordship, that was not in the order.
What is the prayer? What is the prayer?
Prayer was to stay the impugned, my lord, order by which I was reverted back, my lord.
That would be amount to final order, Lordship.
No, that is not amount to final order.
We'll hear the matter.
Yes,
My lord.
that is.
We'll hear the matter.
Let there be, because on the earlier occasions, my lord, lordships considered the urgency of the matter.
28 October, Monday.
Monday.
Monday we'll consider.
Let that line be there at least.
No, that it will be considered. Don't worry. Let it come on Monday.
Obliged.
Yes.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I, with the consent of the other party, I want adjournment, my lord, please, Lordship.
You want adjournment?
Yes, Lordship.
Oh, very good. How long?
For 1 week, Lordship.
Huh?
No, I
Adjournments
pray
can-
for the matter.
Adjournment means 4 weeks. Because others are waiting in the queue, no? Their cases will have to come. If
Yeah,
you
like-
seek adjournment, then you have to wait.
4 weeks, well, I have received instruction also. I have received instruction also, my lord. So I'll file affidavit.
You have to file affidavit. Why you are seeking adjournment?
Lordship, my senior he is suffering medical problem, Lordship.
Let her file affidavit and
Okay, Lordship.
your name, please.
A Das, Lordship.
Please say that counsel for the petitioner seeks adjournment in this case on the ground that our senior is unwell and has not been able to come to court today. Ms. A. Gayan Lanet CGC submits that she has received instructions and shall file affidavit within 2 weeks from today. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 4 weeks. In the meantime, parties to exchange pleadings.
Master bless.
For orders, item 43.
Well, our case is that regarding the ongoing with the worker, there is a condition that the candidate should be unmarried. But here married person has been given appointment.
Lordship will file the response, Lordship.
No, just a minute. Why it has been listed for orders today?
Service complete.
We have taken steps.
Service of the private respondent.
Private respondent is
Yes,
complete.
yes.
We will take it up for admission.
Lordship.
When do you want it?
Next week, why not?
Next week.
If possible.
Mr. M. Mohammed Learned Counsel has appeared for the petitioner. Mr. J.K. Goswami, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam, is present on behalf of the respondent numbers 1 to 4. Office note dated 16/9/2024 indicates that service of notice is complete on the respondent number 5. If that be so, this matter is ready as regards service. As such, register to list this case for admission in the next week by reflecting the name of learned counsel for the respondents in the call list.
Right.
44.
Lordship, in this case, I am appearing for 2, 3, and 4, Lordship. My friend will serve me copy. I am not received copy, Lordship.
We'll serve tomorrow, by tomorrow.
Who is for 1?
One is Lordship. Pension, Lordship.
Actually, pension department is not a necessary party, their lordship. I got a communication that the department's name.
But you are appearing for respondent number 5. And who is for the finance department, Assam? Okay. Have you received copy? Miss F. Intaj, Learned Counsel is present for the petitioner. Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Standing Counsel, Irrigation Department, Assam, appearing for respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4, submits that due to non-furnishing of extra copies of the writ petition, he has not been able to obtain instruction. Ms. Intaj assures this court that extra copies of the writ petition shall be served to the respondent's counsel within tomorrow. In view of the above, this matter is directed to be listed again after 3 weeks. Ms. M. Bhattacharjee, Learned Jia Assam, is present for respondent numbers
1 and 5, lordship.
1 and 5. Mr. R. Borpujari, Learned SC Finance, for respondent numbers 6 and 8. And Mr. B. Chakravarti, Learned CGC, for respondent number 7.
Obliged. Very well.
Item 45.
My lord, as for my instruction, my lord, and also as reflected in my lord, Lojima order dated 4/10, my lord, 9 and 11 may be struck off, my lord, and the matter may be placed for admission.
You want the name of 9 and
9 and 11 may be struck.
Mr. R. Chakravarti, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that all the respondents except the respondent numbers 9 and 11 have already been served in this writ petition. First up, submitting that notice could not be served upon respondent numbers 9 and 11 despite best efforts, and contending that their presence would not be necessary for a just decision of issues raised in the writ petition. Mr. Chakravarti has made an oral prayer to strike off the names of respondent numbers 9 and 11 from the array of parties in the writ petition. Said prayer has not been opposed by the respondents' counsel. In view of the above, the names of respondent numbers 9 and 11 are hereby struck off from the array of parties. This writ petition is therefore deemed to be ready as regards service. Petitioner to file amended cause title, incorporating the changes, whereafter the matter be posted for admission hearing.
Obliged.
Item 46.
May please, Lord. The matter pertains to non-payment of pensionary benefit to the widow married. And your lordship will kindly pay
Family pension.
family pension. Except GPF, my lord, nothing has been paid, my lord.
Why these are happening?
Today is fixed for orders, as because from orders we reflected. Steps upon the property, that is respondent of state, that is the main version, it is principal. Not so. Apart from that, last 2 orders giving for your lordship, we have not been charged extra. How can we proceed?
And last occasion, we have served my lord extra copies to my lord, the council, my lord. 125.
Yeah, my lord,
9.
today it is we have our part, GPF, we have already paid from the general. Remaining part, we have not received.
Well, I'll have my-
And that will be supplied by the pension department. But we have paid our GPF, 2 lakh something.
Who is respondent number?
5.
So he has taken steps for service of notice in respondent number 5.
Orders are expected. Might take in anyhow, my lord, today is an order. That let copies goes to us. Pension papers.
Had Mr. P.J. Sekel, Learned Counsel for the
Did you
petitioner,
even-
there is the office
Yes.
note dated 24/9/2024, which goes to show that the petitioner has taken steps for service of notice upon respondent number 5. However, service report is still awaited. Mr. C. Borwa, Learned Standing Counsel, appearing for the
That's one of 4, my lord, accountant
respondent
general.
number 4, that is office of
Accountant.
the Accountant General A&E Assam, submits that Due to want of extra copies of the writ petition, he could not obtain instruction in the matter. Mr. Saikya, full stop. Mr. Saikya assures this court that extra copies of the writ petition,
During the course of the day, ma'am.
requisite in numbers, will be furnished to Mr. Borua during the course of the day. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 2 weeks so as to enable Mr. Borua to obtain instruction. Registry 2 in the meantime call for service report on respondent number 5.
Oblige. I'm the player.
Lordship, as for Lojima Court, Lordship order, Lordship, the notice to private respondent number 5 and 6, Lordship, could not be served because the address has been changed. And it appears that the petitioner's counsel submitted that the respondent number 7 may be scrap off, but they are not here today.
None appears for the writ petitioner when the matter is called up. Mr. B. Chakravarti, Leonard CGC, is present on behalf of respondent numbers 1 to 4.
The petitioner advocate is on his way, Lordship.
Way from where?
He is in some other court. He's informed me. He's coming for passover time.
Okay, so what is your order for the court?
Lordship, he has asked me to just pray to the court to pass over the matter for timing. Lordship, he's.
Your Lordship, there has to be a amendment to the cost title, Your Lordship. Number 5, respondent number 5, 4 and 6, Your Lordship. Because they are army men, Your Lordship. So they
4, 5 or 5, 6 and
5,
7.
6 and 7, Your Lordship. So 5, 6 and 7, Your Lordship, there has to be an amendment to the cost title because the service couldn't be completed because we didn't have their present address. Currently, what happened was, Your Lordship, we have updated through the army headquarters that we have obtained their address. We need to serve them again, Your Lordship.
Okay, so what do you want today? What order you want?
Your Lordship, allow us to amend the cost title, Your Lordship.
Let him. You are Mr.
A.M. Borua.
Mr. A.M. Borua, Leonard Count. You want 7 to be struck off?
7 to be struck off and 5 and 6 to be we have to amend the cost title with the new address.
New address. Mr. A.M. Borua, Leonard Counsel for the petitioner submits that the name of the respondent number 7 be struck off from the array of parties and the petitioner be permitted to furnish the correct postal address for service of notice upon respondent numbers 5 and 6. Full stop. On such count, Mr. Borua has sought leave of this court to file amended cost title in this writ petition. The prayer is not opposed by Mr. Chakravarti, Learned Counsel appearing for respondent numbers 1 and 4. In view of the above, how much time you want?
Your Lordship, within this week, Your Lordship, within.
In view of the above, 10 days time is granted for filing amended cost title. Registry to list the matter again immediately after the amended cost title is filed.
Much obliged.
Then we'll issue notice.
Much obliged.
48.
Your Lordship, as per Lojima order dated 37/24, notice upon respondent number 5 and 9 is complete, Lordship.
Achha, and who is appearing for the other respondent? You are for?
6 and 7.
6 and 7. What about 1 to 4? 1 to 4 and 8.
1, 4 and 8.
1, 4 and heard Mr.
NZ Chaudhary.
NZ Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, peruse the Lojima Court order dated 30/7/2024, which goes to show that service of notice upon respondent numbers 5 and 9 is complete in this case. First up, it appears that the respondent numbers 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8 are already served. Who is for respondent number 3?
3. Not 2.
Secretary to Justice. Social Justice and Empowerment. Mr. C. Sharma has appeared for respondent number 3. As such, service of notice is complete in this case. Registry to therefore list the matter for admission hearing after 2 weeks by reflecting the name of learned counsel for all the respondents in the court.
There was an interim directive as reflected in the order dated 22nd December 23. Yes, Lordship, may we continue? The last part of the order, Lordship.
But that order has got vacated already.
No, Lordship.
You did not seek extension on the last date.
No, Lordship, on the last day that we had sought adjournment on medical ground of the conducting counsel, Lordship.
Do you have any objection?
No, Lordship, I am only 6 and 7.
On the
medical
oral
report.
prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner, the interim order passed on 22/12/2023 shall stand extended until further orders.
Much of the Lordship.
Madam, Portugal and may it please your Lordship.
Yes.
This matter pertains to Lordship.
Which order has not been complied with?
Lordship, the order.
Order dated?
Lordship here, read petition. 353.
Order dated. Which
Yes.
order has not been complied with?
Yes. 12/12/2022, Lordship. They have partially paid the amount, Lordship.
So has it been, Mr. Datta, you are appearing?
Yes, my lord. So
Has
far,
has it been considered, the representation?
my lord, recently, my lord, one new CRM has come here. And my lord, he has an interaction with me. The earlier CRM he did not dispose of, but my information that he has disposed of this matter.
Disposed of?
My lord.
Do you have the order?
And the order is not with me. And secondly, my lord, the earlier manager was Mr. Diganto Hajarika. I think he will have to be, they will have to implement the new person.
No, but if it has been disposed of, then
Look, that I can
the order.
let it come day after tomorrow.
Has it been rejected or accepted?
It is rejected.
Then day after tomorrow, you
My
give us the copy.
My lord, I'll bring that copy.
Right. Miss so-and-so for the petitioner, Mr. S. Dattal and senior counsel appearing for the respondent submits that the representation submitted by the petitioner has already been disposed of by the new incumbent in the office of, what is this?
Oriental Insurance Company.
Chief Regional Manager from Oriental Insurance Company Limited. And he seeks posting of this matter again on 23rd October 2023 to produce a copy of the order. Prayer allowed, list this case according to this.
Obliged.
Item 55.
List these matters accordingly.
Yeah, please, my lord. So, my lord, I have taken step on 7/9/2024, my lord. And now, my lord, 8/10/2024, my lord, this office note order dated, my lord, weight of service, my lord. I will take first step justly, my lord.
Contempt, you can't take this. We'll await for another 2 weeks.
Yes.
Await service report on sole respondent for another 2 weeks. List accordingly.
Fine, Minister.
My lord, may kindly see the last order.
Lordship, we will file our affidavit today, Lordship.
The last chance was given.
Yes, Lordship, but
We'll file it today. By today, we will file it, Lordship.
What is the matter about?
My lord, the husband has taken the interview of wife. 7 is the husband, respondent number 7 is the husband. He has taken the interview of respondent number 8, who is his own wife.
Hmm.
His wife, my lord.
For which post?
And for the post of LD assistant.
Hmm.
And now, lordship, my answer scripts were cut in a suspicious manner. I have also annexed those
All right,
things.
I had Mr. M. Mahmood, learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. C.
Sharma.
Learned counsel appearing for the
Water Resource Department, Lordship.
Water Resource Department submits that during the course of the day, affidavit on behalf of the department will be positively filed.
Yes, Lordship.
In view of the above, when considering the urgency expressed in the matter by Mr. Mahmood, registry is directed to list this case again on 24th of October 2024 as a fixed item.
Obliged, Lordship.
There is no part 2 hearing list. All right.